Do you ever wish you could wake up with perfect mermaid hair? I have super busy mornings and I love to give my hair a break from the heat as often as I can. So here's one of my favorite tricks for getting those beachy waves overnight. First, I wash or completely wet my hair before bed. Then I make sure to dry my roots and towel dry my ends so they're damp but not dripping. It's very important that you never go to bed with completely wet hair, especially where your extensions are attached, because it can cause matting, tangling, and slipping. Next, I like to prep my hair with a texturizing lotion. My favorite texturizing product is Hair Resort from Kevin Murphy. It helps create a beachy wave in your hair and it smells like you came right out of the ocean. I'm gonna put a small amount in my hands and rub it through a little bit like a lotion. And then I'm going to run it down my hair, low ponytail down on both sides. Now I'm gonna go ahead and braid my hair. I like to do one braid off to the side, and I like to sleep mostly on this side, so I like to have my braid over here. And I like to do a very loose braid. The tighter your braid, the more of a crimp you'll have. I like to go for a very soft wave. Be careful not to braid too tight. Hair expands when it's wet and shrinks when it's dry, so pulling your hair too tight while it's wet can cause tension in your hair and scalp. Looser braids are best here. I'm gonna take a small elastic and just wrap a couple of times around the bottom. Now that my hair is braided, I'm ready to go to bed and wake up with beautiful mermaid hair. Now that I let my hair dry overnight, I'm going to gently undo my braid. If you wake up and your hair is still slightly damp, you can just hit it with a blow dryer first. Once my braid is out, I love to use a texturizing spray for a super beachy look. So I'm going to spray my texturizing spray through my ends using my hand as a little bit of a backer, and then I'm going to scrunch just like that. Now, if you have a few pieces like I do right on top where you want to see a little bit more of a wave, you can detail it out with a crimper or a large waving iron just like this one. So I'm going to pick up a section of hair right on top, and this is so simple to use. You just clamp it right where you want to see those waves. Hold it for a couple seconds, let it go. Boom, now I have a consistent wave throughout my hair. I'm going to do the other side. Hold for a few seconds, unclamp. And then I'm kind of looking at my hair and I'm seeing, I think I'd like to have a little bit more on bottom. So I'm just gonna take my last section, clamp that for a couple of seconds. Other side. So easy to do this. And then, for good measure, right here through this section. All this is doing is just detailing out what your braid has done throughout the night. And reclamp. Perfect. Once that's cooled off for a couple seconds, then I'm going to run my fingers through it and break it up. Give it a little fluff for a little bit of fullness. And there you have it, easy peasy beachy mermaid waves overnight.